Welcome to After Dark Chats. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, everybody. This is part two to my Diddy video and just my commentary on what's going on with this crazy situation with Diddy. Now everybody is listening to every single word that people have been saying about this man for years. But make no mistake about it. People have been saying, hinting, and everything about this man for years, even since the 90s. Okay? Listen, this is not nothing new. He's just now getting, the comeuppance. But this is not nothing new. If you grew up in the 90s, you've heard the stories about Diddy being shady, shiesty, or whatever. You've heard them. We've all heard them. You know, people talk about it all the time, but I think now more and more people was willing to come out and say and talk about it even more because it's out in the light now. Before it was just one person that could say something, but that person could get swatted down. It's just kind of like the concept of people when people tell you about unions and stuff. Like if you in a union, it's the whole company or all of y'all going up against the person, and they can't really snap y'all in pieces like a little twig when it's more of y'all going up against them. But if you just one person that's trying to say something, then this man has all of these connections, all of these resources, all of this money, and you're just one person that's going to try to think that you're going to come out and say something about him and you're going to be okay. You're not going to do it because you already know the consequences that come along with that. You have nobody that really has your back because everybody else is being quiet and nobody is corroborating the stories. You know what I mean? Think about it like this. The video of him beating Cassie in the hallway of that hotel. Cassie put this, she sued him for the 30 million, right? So now everybody's like, oh my God, that was unsealed and everybody was reading what all it's saying that he did to her and all of this stuff. And everybody's like, oh my goodness, and then suddenly somebody has this video that comes out. Really? And the situation in this video is happened in like 2016. So somebody held on to this video for all of these years and just didn't feel the need to go ahead and release this or send this to the cops or anything to bring, you know, tangible light. Because people speaking about him wasn't doing anything when nobody was able or willing to bring any type of proof. Because otherwise it was just people talking. You know what I mean? And now this video surfaced, and just think of it like this. Think of the amount of manipulation, the amount of power that he had to have over her. The fact that and just put yourself in there. She's running now. She's trying to get on the elevator or whatever. And yes, it's always easy to say what you would do in a situation when you're not dealing in that situation. But what I'm speaking on is the fright and the fear that she had for this man that she did not even try to fight back. In this video, she just kind of crumpled into a ball while he was beating her. And he literally just had on a towel. He's holding the towel with one hand and beating her with the other and doing all of this and dragging her with one hand while holding the towel. And she's not even trying to fight back. Like he's one handed doing that. That is extreme fear of somebody. That you are that fearful that you wouldn't even fight back at a one handed man. He was one handed. That's how much fear he had instilled into her. So, yes, all of this. This is the craziest situation. I don't, yes, when you think about the thousand bottles of, baby oil, it does make you want to laugh. And because you're like, really? What is going on here? And mocking him because 50 been on his neck for a long time. You know, 50 been on his neck. Again, this is 50 was on his neck even years and years ago, you know. And then again, people try to say, oh, well, it's because Puff Daddy was messing with his baby mom, so 50 Cent had a like. Listen, people have vibes about people, and even crazy people have vibes about crazy people. So even if you sit up there and you like, well, 50 ain't no better or whatever, I don't know. Nothing, I don't know. But he had vibes about Diddy, just like everybody else had vibes about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, we all just sitting around waiting to see what Miss J-Lo got to say. Because we remember the situation again. Stuff's been going on around this man forever. The whole nightclub thing where Sean went to jail for all of that, and it was Diddy Gun and all of that. Come on now, what was he doing? You know, we need J Lo to speak up. We need you to speak out, baby. We need you to speak out too. We need you to. Everybody who's dated him, love P Diddy, whatever. Say what you gotta say. Now, y'all can say it with your chest. Because now people will believe you. Now people will understand it. Now people will. But people didn't before. But make no mistake, like I said, people have been saying things about this man. These things have been out there. These things have been out there even before Jaguar White was coming out and saying anything. These things were being said about this man before Cat Williams did his interview, at Club Shay Shay. These things have been out there. People have not been listening, but they've been out there. So let's stop acting like this is brand new. We're just now seeing everything unfold the way it should have unfolded years and years ago. Because this man has been, into some shady, shiesty stuff for years. And this is just where we're at now. So now we're going to see a long trial. I'm wondering if while he's on trial, if they're going to, I'm not even wondering, more than likely, this is going to be one of those trials that they're going to record and you're going to be able to watch it. You're going to be able to follow along on CNN to see all of the stuff. Because this is a 14-page document of all of the charges of, sex trafficking, drugs, and all of this stuff. So to see all of the stuff unfold, to just see who they get to come and testify, I think that's going to be like a who's who of people testifying against this man. Like, it is definitely going to be recorded. It is definitely going to be something that a lot of people are going to watch. And we're going to see what happens with it. I don't know who he didn't. I don't know. Hey, if there's an Illuminati, okay, he didn't screw over somebody in there. He ain't suck the right thing, or he ain't freak off the right way. Okay, he ain't do something right. Something ain't right. He ain't used the baby oil right. Okay, he ain't massaged what he needs to massage because he's getting done up the ass at this point in time. And they may or may not use the Johnson & Johnson Vaseline baby oil. Okay? Listen. Case in point. Let me know what y'all think about this. This is a crazy thing. But again, if you grew up in the 90s, comment. Let me know. Do you remember these stories? Do you remember them making the band and all of this stuff and the situations around him? And just how people have been talking about how shady he is. Please like, comment, subscribe. And, like I said, this is adult conversations we talking at night. So after dark chats, talk to you next time. Again, thank you guys for watching my videos. And I would like to know what you guys think of this whole crazy situation. Again, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below so I can know what you're thinking.